I don't think Everton fans are going to back off their view of the Premier League if they suddenly give us all our points back. No. It's not a means to an end. I think it's gone beyond that. And I think that's where Burnham and Rotherham, particularly, I think Steve did the phrase, isn't he? This isn't about one club.
Mm-hmm.
So I think whatever happens to Everton does have a big impact on the season of Nottingham Forest as well, because clearly, previously, David Phillips used the EFL as a reference point. The Everton second alleged case maybe goes away totally if the appeal is won. But if the appeal is won, particularly if it wins along the lines of point deductions as not an appropriate sanction, then that gives a great sigh of relief to Nottingham Forest, doesn't it? If Everton just get it diluted down through whatever mechanism, I don't think that helps Nottingham Forest at all, because that establishes that points deductions are appropriate. And let's be blunt about it, notwithstanding all Everton's mitigations weren't accepted, I can't think of any mitigations for Nottingham Forest beyond we spent a lot of money on a lot of players, and that's not mitigation. And and the rumoured, we sold Brennan Johnson because we wanted to get aligned. Yeah, but you sold him after he played 3 Premier League games in this season, when the financial year ended 2 or 3 months previously. So they're looking at presumably a worse sanction than us if points are perceived to be appropriate, depending on, of course, how big the breach is. So it is, I think it's a big point, no pun intended, but it's a big point for Everton about do we get any back, that sort of thing. But it may turn out over time to be even bigger for Nottingham Forest, because that critical point is, critical issue is a points deduction appropriate or not? We don't know what the size of the alleged breach is, but you intuitively think it's going to be worse than Everton's.
Do you expect Everton? I mean, someone's asked, do you expect to get any points back? We can come on to that in a minute of what your gut feeling is, but
on the basis that neither of us thought we'd get any points in the first place.
Exactly, yeah. I mean,
that's the thing.
The worst I thought would happen to Everton would be the suspended points, which ironically we've not got a second charge, so we'd be getting them anyway. But that was what I thought was the worst that could happen to Everton.
We should talk about that second charge, because I think that's technical.
No, but this is what my point is. So if Everton, for argument's sake, Everton got 4 points back, because this is the rumour.
Okay.
And it's easy for me to say, yeah, it could be 4 because 6 for breaching it, but they've took away the 4 because there's arguments over how much it's been breached by, whatever. So they get rid of that, and you've got 6 for actually breaching the thing. That was the mechanism he wants, doesn't he, in place?
That's what
still too
Masters wanted. That's not what the KC did.
No, but just let's say that's all right. And so Everton end up with 4 points back, take them on to 23 points, whatever.
Yeah.
Then there's a second charge.
Yeah.
Do you think Everton will be done again with points?
Well, can we explore that just briefly for a second?
On.
Because I think you've touched on something really quite important, right? In a natural justice perspective, I challenge why you get 6 points for breaching it.
Yeah.
Breach by a penny, 6 points. Breach by $1 billion, 12 points. Hello,
that's the maximum,
right? So if the rumours were founded, because they're not, I don't think, but if the rumours were founded and they said the 6 points for breaching it goes away, and it becomes a point for every 5 million or whatever it was, then clearly we'd get 4, right? So it wouldn't be 4 come off; it would be we're left with 4. That would then give some natural justice of Nottingham Forest come along with a £50 million breach. They don't get 6 points for a breach, but they do get a point for every 5 million, and they'd end up with 10 points.
If you want to watch the rest of this video, then make sure you join Toffee TV Premier, when you can get access to all our exclusive shows, including live daily videos. Click the QR code on the screen here.